Hey there everyone, welcome back to Gamevine, and my name is Dave, and welcome back to another Dexterity Week, and get your motor running, because we're headed out on the Tokyo Highway. Let's do it. Now, this is a game by Itten, and I'm going to say, just based on the box, the design is just scrumptious. It's very stark and mysterious. You just have this box here with some colorful cards on the bottom and this nice gray color. I like it. And then you turn it over and then look at that. It's just such an interesting box to start off with, and this is what I think a lot of board game companies need to take note of. You don't always have to be festive and throw a whole bunch of colors on there. You just have to catch the eye of people, and boy, this game does that in spades. Tokyo Highway is essentially a game where you're taking these sticks and these columns and you're making them interweave each other, kind of like the Tokyo Highway. From what I understand, it's got a lot of different ways going in and out, but I have no idea beyond that, just based on this game and a little bit of research that I did. You don't have to know any of that going into this game. All you gotta know is get rid of all your cars. The way you do that is to make these popsicle stick roads under and above and make yourself exit going off the highway. You do that enough, well, you're the winner. Let me show you the fantastic, phenomenal, wonderful production. And at first it's not going to seem like much, but let it build. Let it build. So let's get to the production, show you how to play, and then I'll tell you what I think. Let's go. Alright, so this is what comes in the box of Tokyo Highway. Now, it's a lot of wooden bits, and check out those cars, very nicely cut out, and they're pretty small, but that is for a reason, because you're going to be putting them on these popsicle sticks, which are very nicely made, thick wooden popsicle sticks. And this right here is also a great component, sturdy things, because you're going to be stacking these things up to make a brilliant table piece of art. Oh, and you get these tweezers right here. Here, give me your tail. Give me your tail. Give me your tail. All right, so now, oh yeah, and the insert I actually wanted to point out because it's cool. Okay, now let me show you how to play. Let's go. Okay, so the game is set up like this. I have it for 3 players, and these are the buildings. You cannot build on these. They're just in the way, basically. So everyone will have their main road that they start up with, and the name of the game is to get all of your cars out there. Now, the way that you can lose is if you run out of your yellow and gray pillars and or road sticks. So if you can't place anything out, well, then you're done. On your turn, what you can do is take one of your pillars right here and place it, and you can go up 1 or you can go down 1, and that is it. But you would take that and then place the sticks like this. Now there is one exception to the rule, and that's the yellow pillar. So if you choose a yellow pillar, it can give you an extra bump, and you can do that to break the amount of pillar rule. So let's say this guy is going to really go up this way here, so he'll take that. Now the other thing cool about these yellow pillars is that you can split off from them. Now the gray pillars you can just continuously build off of, but with the yellow pillars you can split off in multiple ways if you can make it work. Now this person put a popsicle stick above this road for the first time, so Orange is going to go ahead and put his car on the road. And then let's say that Blue decides just to go down a level right here like this, then Blue did the first one on this road, and he would go ahead and put a car right there because he went just down a level. And you'll continue doing this process. Let me make a little bit of what a completed board might look like. Alright, so this is a little bit of what it would look like in the middle of a game. Now again, you get cars from when you go under or above a road, or when you build an exit. basically when there's no pillar at the very end. So when you build multiple exits, that's where you can get your cars out. And again, the name of the game is to get all your cars out. Now, if you were to accidentally, knock over stuff, you can use the tweezers to help fix everything. But you will have to give away some of your pillars, because I didn't mention you only have so many yellow and so many gray pillars. Now, if you knock over stuff on your turn and it's only your stuff that you knocked over, well, that's fine. But you continue doing this until somebody is the winner, and that is it. But man, look at that beautiful art. It just looks so very cool. I love it. Okay, now let me tell you what I think about this game. Let's go. So that is Tokyo Highway in a nutshell. Boy, it gets a 95 straight up. So it's a GameVine Must Play Award, and this company, it has a few games that I'm really intrigued. The other one that I really want to play is like this Octopus game. I've been trying to find it so I can get it. What are you doing, Miko? But this game, first of all, let's go over the bad things that kept it from getting 100. There are a few things I think keep it from being just gorgeous. It is beautiful, but the popsicle sticks are just popsicle sticks in the end. And if you see that, like you've seen in the component version, when they're just stacked up together, they're not much. You have to put in work. Really make some awesome roads, so you're able to end up with something that just my favorite thing about board games is building something and at the end admiring it. And it's a dexterity game. People aren't going to like that. I love that. So that, I think, is going to rub a few people wrong, because if they don't have a steady hand, or they have bigger hands, though the little tweezers are here, though they're not much for putting things on, though they're more for grabbing things. But it might hurt in that category. But other than that, this game is just right up my alley. Dexterity, love it. It looks so amazing on the table. It's going to bring people in. Sorry about that game. Again, I am not the most social person, so having extravagant games is one of my lures to gain friends in the world, and this is one of the games that I would take with me in order to do that, because man, it's going to bring people to the table. It's so easy to teach, and I mean, just look at it yourself. You should know by now if this is a game for you. I mean, right from the get-go, I knew that this was something I had to have, and once I got my hands on it, the hype was absolutely satisfying. The other thing that I can wish is if it had some expansions, more buildings, maybe like thicker sticks for roads, like double roads, maybe that'd be really cool. But that we can hope and wait, you know. The demographic, anyone, you know. I think young and old, gamer and non-gamer, everyone's going to have some kind of special place in their heart for this, if they at least like dexterity games. Overall, I'm recommending this highly. Like I said, it gets the must-play GameVine award. So thank you so much, Vine Nation, for tuning in to this review on Dexterity Week. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. There is going to be a link down below, if I can find it, for this game regularly, so you can pick it up. But other than that, have a great rest of your day and a great time with all that you play. Keep those fingers limber. I'm out. Bye. Vine Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance the dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.